So before we begin, can I just remind everyone that public question time must not include references to individual members of staff or specific staffing matters, as these are confidential in nature. So to start the meeting, you are hereby summoned to attend an extraordinary meeting of Hemsworth Town Council to be held in the activity room, Hemsworth Town Council Community Centre, Bullenshaw Road, Hemsworth, commencing at 7 p.m. on the 7th of May 2026 for the purpose of transacting the following business. Item number 1, apologies for absence.
So, Chairman, tonight we have apologies from Councillor Whitehead for personal commitment and Councillor Stevens, who also has a personal commitment.
Item 2, declarations of interest. Council shall disclose pecuniary or non-pecuniary interest in any items on this agenda. No? Okay.
Chair, could you welcome
We're going to do that in the
council? Yeah.
Item 3, annual meeting. To change the date of the annual meeting from the 28th of May. Now this has been brought because we had the annual meeting on the 28th, however, as I said, we've got the local chairman at the moment, and they have been very booked up for that day, basically. Obviously we're aware that that's an important meeting of the year. It needs the clerk to be there to help us out. So the proposal was the 26th or 27th, so I'll just bring it forward a couple of days. Closer.
Wednesday the 27th.
So, has any councillors got any issues on the 27th?
What day is that on?
It's
Wednesday.
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 What time are we talking?
Same time. 10 o'clock.
I should be okay. So there'll be art class.
Yeah.
I'll just step back.
Yeah. It's always like, as we say, you know, it is an important meeting, it's section council for the year. It does need the clerk to assist and help and record. So I propose the 20th. I propose when the 27th, would that second there?
Attendance will be okay.
All for?
Oh.
Oh, wow. What a cake, please.
Yeah.
Remind me, I'll forget. So it's,
Yeah, thank you. That's really helpful. I do appreciate that. Thank you.
So item 4, public question time. To receive questions from members of the public and receive any reports from the community meetings. Now, as I said, as Councillor Conway mentioned, we're going to introduce the local clerks. So there's, like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, my name's Anne Wilson. I'm here with my colleague Vanessa, who will introduce herself in a bit. So I've been a clerk for 37 years this year in councils, where everything is budgeted from £2,000 to 1.7 million. I took early retirement in November 23 to look after my father, and I applied for which I last year. So I've taken on some more local work. I do have 6 councils at the moment, just think how many it is. I am giving one of them up shortly, but 3 of them are tiny, weeny ones, and I only live half an hour from here, so actually it's really easy for me to get here. So I look forward to working with you all, but obviously you're all very welcome to come and see me on the days I'm here and just make an appointment for a meeting.
I'm Vanessa Boise. I've known Anne for a long time. We have worked together before, and originally when we first met, I was the chairman of the council and Anne was the clerk, so I did start off as a councillor, but I've changed, so I now work as clerk, and I also work as finance officer. So I'm going to be helping Anne, particularly getting the accounts up to speed, so you, particularly members of the public, know where you are with your accounts and your councillors, so that's the aim. So far, so good.
I hope it's strong.
Sorry?
I hope it's strong.
Any questions?
Is it public question?
Public question time now, Gerald, yeah.
Right, I'd like to know when the allocation of vacant allotments will begin and how many there are.
Right. We will, have you got an email address? Have you
Sorry,
got an email?
I wouldn't know
Yeah,
that.
so we're going to we'll find out, because obviously the staff aren't here, so we can't speak for them. So we'll find out and then we'll contact you if you hand over your email address.
That'd be lovely. We can do that, certainly.
The reason I ask is because one of the applicants came to ask about her position on the list, which seems to be going up and down on the list, which is very strange. And at the same time, we were saying that the allocation was only started in September, which is a month later than last year, which is a surprise to me because I've been lobbying for an earlier allocation since January. So I'm a bit concerned about
Yeah, we'll certainly look into it for you. If you give me your email address, we'll come back to you when we've got to reply.
that. Can't I just call it the council?
You can call in, you can phone up, give us,
If you leave the information at the desk, I'll ask Dylan.
Dylan or, yeah.
Okay.
Leave it with Dylan, he knows who I am,
Yes.
so there's no problem there.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. We'll do that and we'll leave it within the next week
I'll
for
just pop
you.
in soon.
Yeah, just-
Okay, we'll leave it within the next week there for you.
Oh.
Julie?
It's just a question I normally ask quite a lot at meetings anyway. Nice to meet you both. I hope you get things sorted around, especially around the budgets and the finance, which I do ask a lot of questions about, which Councillor Hilton will tell you. If you could just make sure or reassure us that will be kept up to date now on HTC website. The accounts tend to be sparse, expenditure, income seems to be very sparse on information, or it has been. And if we just make sure, especially for people that do look on HTC page, on the finance, on the documents, that each month everything's updated and put on, so we can see before we attend meetings what the expenditure and things have been.
Okay, we can try.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've got a period of getting that.
So we are in the process of looking at all the accounts and updating where we need to. It may take a few weeks, it might take a month or so, but we will certainly ensure that information is available for you in plenty of time.
Thank you.
All right. Usually it'll be about a week before a meeting.
Any other questions? No? Okay, meeting closed at 19:09.
Okay, thank you.